かけてみようか打ち取られた奇跡から充満してく術を挑戦のオーバータイム導くジェニュアなノウハウ熱く燃えたぎる鼓動を破裂しても
Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another anime review. And today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on Eden Zero episode 28, which I thought was another great episode. And I know I'll probably have some people call me a Hiro Mashima or Eden Zero shill at this point, but you know, what can I say? I am a Hiro Mashima shill. I love all the works he's done, and every episode has been great up to this point. And I hope I can be the first to say an actual criticism if there is one, but as of right now, it's great. I love it, and I can't wait to talk about it. So, last week's episode, we were introduced to a fan favorite character, Laguna, the water spirit of the element 4, who had defeated Shiki, Pino, and Homura, turning them all into water, and he put them in like these glass bottles or whatever. And we had thought that Weiss had lost as well, but with his Machina Maker Ether Gear, he was able to avoid Laguna's attacks. And last week's episode ended with him equipping the Arsenal mech suit in his tokusatsu pose. So that was pretty badass. And it picks up right where we left off. The first half of the episode is this great fight between Weiss and Laguna. And early on, Laguna's kicking his ass. And Weiss has all these abilities, like where he has different guns on his Arsenal suits. And he always shouts out his names, paying homage to tokusatsu characters. He's like, Vice Cannon! Doing all these moves, and then Laguna's mocking him, saying, you know, why do you have to call out the names of your attacks? Why don't you just attack? And Weiss, I'm a true hero! You know? And there's a cool moment when he is calling out the attacks. One of the attacks uses like a flamethrower. He calls Atlas Flame, which is the name of a dragon in Fairy Tail. So, you gotta love Masha, always throwing his references in there. And he's gonna lose. His Arsenal suit is down to like 10%. And he's like, oh, I've lost again. I can't believe this happened again. And he gets a communication from Hermit giving him advice, telling him to use his Machina Maker Ether Gear to move the coolant system of the mech suit to his arm. His arm he was using to defend himself against Laguna. And Laguna using water right to the coolant system is able to give Weiss more power. And in doing so, he freezes Laguna's water. I thought that was a great strategy, and it was cool to see the fight end that way. And Weiss had defeated Laguna. And what happens is he walks over to him saying, you know, turn my friends back to normal. And as he's walking to the defeated Laguna, he gets shot from behind from a sniper. And it turns out to be Fi, the element of fire, who is up in one of these tall buildings who got him. And he's like, Laguna, you're so pathetic, I have to clean up your mess. But he shoots Weiss and knocks him down. And because Laguna was defeated, you know, Shiki, Pino, and Homura turn back to normal from the water. And Pino, being an android, uses her sensors to locate where the gunshot came from. And so Shiki stands there, ready to defend everybody with his gravity ether gear. And Fi's watching like, this guy thinks he can stop it. I'd like to see him try. And he shoots another bullet. And Shiki deflects it with the gravity ether gear right back to Fi, and he's like, "All right, we're gonna take him out now." When in the smoke screen, Seabeer shows up and agrees to take Weiss back to heal him, to take the bullet out of him and get him back to good health. So it's cool to see Seabeer return as well. So that's the first half of the episode, and then as all this was happening, we have the communications with Hermit, so the crew on the Eden Zero knows what's going on. We have Sister interrogating Maria, torturing her. And if you remember Maria's outfit from last week, she had a sexy outfit on. And you see after the interrogation, her outfit has a bunch of rips in it, and it's just so the booba could be popping out, right? So Sister is doing some interrogation, and then Maria turns into her true form, which is a slime monster, and we see Moscow, who does Moskoy, the stupid gag character with Sister. So Sister's in the middle of her torture and says, well, I can't heal Weiss. We're going to send Rebecca to go heal Weiss. And here's the Sister energy drink to heal him. So Rebecca gets in a spaceship. And again, Rebecca changes to this very sexy space outfit where she has the cleavage showing. The way she has to pilot the spaceship, she got her ass up in the air. I mean, My goodness, this is straight from the manga, and usually the manga, especially like a Mashima manga, will get censored in the anime, but here, they have the titties and ass on full display, so God bless. I will be showing the screenshots too, because I know you all want to see it. And as Rebecca is making her way, there's a space battle between Sylph, the element of wind. Now, I know Sylph has an actual name. Her name's not really Sylph, but I'm not going to reveal that till we learn the anime for the anime onlys, but that's a good reveal later on. So we get to see her, some space battle. She's beating the shit out of Rebecca. Rebecca uses her Cat Leaper Ether Gear to go really fast, gets on Belial Gore, and then has the medicine ready to find Weiss when all of a sudden Sylph is there as well, and uses her Wind Ether Gear to turn Happy and Rebecca along with the medicine. Well, actually, she drops the medicine, so Weiss can't be healed in her clutches. So Sylph wins. Weiss is shot, seemingly dying, and it's not looking good for our heroes. So, now let me show you some of the screenshots and explain more. But overall, great episode. I absolutely loved it. I really loved the battle between Weiss and Laguna as well. And I loved Weiss's Arsenal suit. So cool, man. So the first half, like I said, is this battle. Weiss gets the upper hand early on, but Laguna is definitely more of a skilled fighter. He shouts out all his attacks like, Weiss Cannon! And then he does this one, the Drum Buster. And Laguna mocks her. You can't load bullets without an introduction? And this is when he uses Atlas Flame. It's like a flamethrower. And you think, again, he gets the upper hand surrounding Laguna in fire. And then Laguna's like, I use water, you fool! You think fire can stop me? And yeah, if it's Ether Gear Machina Maker, he can manipulate machines, so he gets this big fist ready to attack Laguna. But again, Laguna using water does pretty well, and Weiss is seemingly defeated. His powers being drained. These scenes were so well animated too. The way like the smoke was flying around. This was actually water, not smoke. And then his computer talking to Hermit, and you know, he used the coolant system. With Hermit's discretion, she tells him, turn the coolant system to your arm. So it turns Laguna's water into ice, stops him, and then Weiss gets a punch and defeats Laguna. And then we get this one of Hermit like, see, you should have listened to me from the beginning. So Laguna's defeated. He's bleeding too. They got blood in this anime. And then as he's walking over, saying, you know, turn my friends back to normal, he gets shot from behind by the sniper, by Fee. And again, because Hermit was communicating with him, she's watching it all. They're like, a gunshot? What's going on over there? And again, notice Rebecca's outfit. Again, whoa, wait till later. What they do with that. So yeah, this guy's mocking Laguna, like, you're so pathetic, bro. I'm gonna kill y'all. What were you waiting for, bro? Yeah, had him in range. You should have just shot off a few bullets, right? And interesting design, too. He has an eye patch, but then his Ether Gear eye opens so he can see. And Pino, using her android abilities, figures out the trajectory of the bullets and is like, oh, it came from, you know, one of those skyscrapers over there. So Shiki stands with his gravity Ether Gear ready to deflect it, and that's exactly what he does. Again, the animation's so good. With that, there's a smoke screen, and Seabeer shows up to rescue Weiss. And then it cuts back over here to the interrogation with Sister and Maria. And again, Maria didn't have these scratch marks on in the last episode, but after being tortured, we had to make sure that they were there. And these tools, what's going on here? We have a ladle, a whip, rope, a nunchucks, candles, a watermelon, a wrench, a bowling ball pin. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh my god. But that's what Sister's into. And yeah, this is her medicine, the Sister energy drink. Alright, Rebecca, you gotta take that over there. And so Rebecca gets in her spaceship. And again, the angles and the position of the spaceship, they knew exactly what they were doing here. With, like, the ass on full display. So, again, she's trying to get, that's Belial Gore right here. Notice this little planet, not this big thing. She's trying to get over there, and then sees the starfighter, which has the wind ether around it, and we meet Sylph. Spoilers, her real name's Clean. I have to board it out with my big math, but yeah, that's her real name. But she goes by Sylph for now. And you know, we get some battle, some more air shots, and then her Cat Leaper activates, and she can go really fast and avoid the shots. And Clean notices that and says, how can a starfighter move like that? And we got to deliver the medicine to Weiss. Again, cutting back to Maria being tortured. And this Jamoke, Moscow, if it's don't push, again, when are they going to push that button? And she turns into the slime creature, and then we get Moscow! So back to Sevier looking on with Weiss. He was an old friend with Weiss, so he has to look after him. Rebecca lands on the ground, and then again confronts Clean, and again. So, again! She uses the wind ether gear to basically suck up Rebecca and Happy. And then she drops the medicine and says, your wind has stopped. So it ends right there. You know, you thought Rebecca was going to get the medicine to Weiss. Everything's going to be good. But no, Weiss is dying, and she's been stopped. And that's that. I'll just show Weiss again. There he is dying. And then the titties on full display. My goodness, man. Great episode. So yeah, I loved it. I can't wait to talk about next week's episode for what I think is going to happen. Again, kind of spoilers, but I have read the manga, so if you want to avoid spoilers, just end the video now. But next week's episode is called Number 29, and it's very interesting that it's episode 29. It's called Number 29, referring to World 29 and the time travel shenanigans that are about to ensue, and how Rebecca is the key to all of it. So, I can't wait to talk about it. It's going to be so good, man. Draken Joe is the best villain of Eden Zero, and this has been such an excellent anime adaptation so far. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Have a great day, everybody, and peace out.